Hey, it's Jsnow. I'm gonna try to keep this vlog a little bit shorter. I did a vlog and it was like 10 minutes. I don't want a 10-minute video. But we have WoW on the screen only because, it takes forever to render non-webcam videos for some reason on my computer. It takes like an hour to render like a 10-minute video, while compared to a smaller camera in a game, it's a lot less. But anyways, let's go into what's going on. So I guess we'll start with card games, then streams. That's pretty much the only thing I'll be talking about in this video. So we'll start with card games. So in general, Magic has been boring. I got kind of ripped off in a trade recently. Well, it wasn't really a rip-off, it's just the card spiked in price really heavily when I traded it, and then the next day it was like, it went from $14 to like $30, and I was like, God, I was like, oh man, I was tight. What do you call it? I've just been getting really frustrated with Magic, I guess, because the streams don't really go well. The game itself is the game in real life, no offense to anybody, but some of the people who go to these card shops are just like, I'm not a people person to begin with. So it's just like having to interact with people at the card shop is a whole different beast, because social interaction at the card shop is very strange. Like at these LGS and stuff, like you're kind of only there to compete and then, get the heck out and leave. It also doesn't help that my LGS is now full of kids. Like it's almost all kids playing Magic, which I guess it's good to get kids into Magic. But the problem is once your game store is overrun by kids, then it's kind of hard to act like an adult, or have adult conversations or have fun or whatever, because you gotta be careful not to curse around the kids and stuff. Also, some of the kids slow play, which is, it's not fine, so to say. It's okay because they're kids, you can't force them to play fast. But the thing is, the rounds go into time, they take forever, and then for the other people, it's really competitive. I'm just not about competitive Magic. I'm about just really casual crap. But I haven't even been really playing Magic. This is actually the first week I did not go to the card shop or comic book shop at all. I've been doing it 24/7 lately, but I just haven't bothered because I've just been de-interested in card games. But the only good thing is for YuGiOh. There's a random YuGiOh card. I don't know why I picked it up, but random YuGiOh card I just saw. So for YuGiOh, I met a group of adults, kids. It was like a mix. Of people that play YuGiOh. So over last weekend, I was able to hang out with a couple people, play YuGiOh at the card shop or the comic book shop, and it went over kind of well. The only thing is I don't know them well enough, so I'm not allowed to go to their houses. I mean, that's fine and dandy because it makes sense. If you don't know somebody, you don't want them over your house. But, they apparently have their own YuGiOh tournaments at people's houses, so it should be interesting. Hopefully I can play some more YuGiOh, because this week they were playing a different card game or something like that, so there was nothing to do. So, I'm just hoping I can get into some type of thing. I even tried Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super is pretty fun. The only thing is, since I haven't been bothering to go to the card shop, there's nobody to play Dragon Ball Super with, because it doesn't get, huge numbers anyway, because I think it's because it is Dragon Ball. I mean, the game is fun. I know nothing about Dragon Ball, but the game mechanics are pretty fun. So I think it's a cool game. The problem is, most people are going to be like, oh, it's Dragon Ball Z. If I don't like Dragon Ball Z, why would I like a card game? That's my logic, too, until I actually played the card. Until I actually was like, you know what, I don't like playing EDH with certain people. I'd rather just play Dragon Ball Super. I think that's what kind of broke me, was the EDH crowd, not the comic book shop, but a different store. It's kind of they play super heavily, and then it's I met one guy who just was not chill at all, and that kind of broke me. I was like, I can't take this anymore. Give me a different card game. Just let me just buy Dragon Ball Z Super starter deck. Just screw it. So that's pretty much how that went. So anyway, as far as Magic content, I just don't know. I know Brawl's on Wednesday, so I might be doing some Brawl content, but otherwise I have no idea. Runes for Terraria, whatever it's called, the Riot card game's coming out, well, unfortunately, next month. The beta was out, but I didn't get an invite, so I can't do that, but I'm definitely going to be checking out that game when it comes out, but it might be, I wouldn't say it's too late to check it out, but we'll see what happens. It doesn't start until November again, so it's actually ending soon. I think it ends today, so we'll be checking that out. But otherwise, card gaming on the channel is up in there. So let's go to streams. Streaming! I've streamed 16 hours this weekend. The weekend's not over, so I pretty much did a 24-hour stream of dayz for the most part. And dayz is a buggy mess. The zombies don't work. The servers keep kicking me out for high ping, which I don't understand because my internet connection's fine. I assume it's just the bad servers. So I did try out Rust, and Rust was perfectly fine, even though I was on random servers. And it's just annoying because like I was in the middle of like a role play thing and then I got kicked for high ping. I was like so tight. And it just keeps happening. The servers take forever to load in, etc., etc. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do as far as dayz. It's just a pain. Speaking of which, I do have an extra SSD somewhere, but I couldn't find it, so unfortunately I can't put it on that. But anyways, as far as streams, I've streamed. I looked at my achievements. I have I'm getting to almost 600 hours of streaming with a viewer average of 1.36. So that means in my 600, I took 600 hours of my life, and I have an average of 1 view. So I know I don't really care about I mean, I kind of care about the viewers. I feel like once I get to the average 3 and get affiliate, which is like never happening because I tried all this year, pretty much, and kind of last year, a little bit last year, and it's not happening. But it sucks because I wanted to always do something with Twitch in my life when Twitch first came out, and then they didn't have affiliate back then. I used to have a decent amount of viewers back then before I got sick with all these problems. But now it's not the same, because of course affiliate came out, but affiliate came out later when I kind of quit Twitch because I had to, and then it just sucks all around. So as far as streaming, I will try to keep streaming as much as I can, only because I'm not going to card shops. I mean, as soon as in real life stuff happens, which who knows, right now I'm kind of in like a stasis or purgatory mode right now, so I'll just stream. But unless something comes up, I'll probably just be streaming just to keep my mind off other things and keep busy. But anyway, I'm looking for, if you guys have any suggestions for games, I'm looking for a sustainable game. So for example, if I go on Twitch right now, my example of sustainable games are games that are multiplayer, but also, what do you call it? Yeah, like multiplayer-ish, but aren't like too saturated. Like for example, games that I would maybe play or do play, or like World of Warcraft, for example, is a sustainable game. Right now, Legends of Runeterra, which is the beta game, is technically sustainable because it is a Riot game, so I assume it's not going to die out anytime soon. What else? Magic would be a sustainable game, but Magic is weird because it goes from 2K viewers to 100 viewers to like 5. Like, nobody has any interest in watching Magic, I guess. I don't understand how it works. And then there's a couple other games that are sustainable, like Grand Theft Auto, I guess, even though I would never play that, and etc. So, I guess suggest some games. Maybe I'll play them, maybe I won't. Funds are really tight now, because I've been doing a couple openings here and there, because that's something I actually enjoy, like opening up product. It's just I'm using my YouTube funds for that, and I don't make much off of YouTube at all. So, it's been really sporadic, but a couple games here and there, especially if they're on sale, should work out. So anyway, I thank you guys for watching this vlog, and I'll see you guys next time.